You never know what was left in the future. If only someone could have gotten there sooner. They had thoughts and feelings, a few dreams, a few things they wanted to go see. But a bad day became a bad month, and then a bad year without anyone. No one noticed all the little changes. The happiness fades while the pain replaces. I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. I know mistakes were made and they all hurt today, but time will help them fade away. I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. You got a life ahead of you, and times get better too. You need a better view. Can you trust that you were made of light from the dust that came from the starry nights? Can you love that you were made just right? You were made to fly. You can save a life. You can save a life.
Alright guys, go check some audio real quick. Alright guys, go check some audio. Okay, so we are back. Oh shoot, I ain't got the game up on my monitor. Hang on. I got OBS up. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're back. I did some things. I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I haven't touched the inside room over there. I'm sorry about that. We got some things in the base. We're gonna finish up this morning. Let me move some wires out of the way here. Okay, so I fell down in there again. I'd like to put a door, but then again, there's nowhere for me to really, like, you know what I'm saying. There's nowhere for me to really get in there at, right? Yeah, actually, that might be what we end up turning that shaft into, is a like a ladder system. Here's what we did. Turn my lights on. Oh, and another thing, we're going to have to get some spotlights up out here, because like at nighttime, I don't know if you guys can see this. Like at nighttime, it's so dark you can't see anything. We got to fix that. We're going to have to get some lights up. Eventually I'll put some spotlight towers up, but right now we're just going to have to get some lights up like I tried to out here. Excuse me, guys. But so here's what I did. I kind of just added some greeble. Some gribbies! Okay, so I put some lights in the floor also. We need more lights. I put some lights up there. This is where the auto cannons are going to sit. They're not going to be that low in there. There's actually going to be another cargo container, and then I'm going to fill that out. I probably should do that. But that's the plan there. So don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's all going to be fine. Okay. Where is... So let's go to... Let's check something out here real quick. Make sure it'll fit before I go. Things are going to be in the way. So yeah, it's going to have to go up one. Actually, what's going to end up happening here? You know what's going to end up happening here? We're going to have to attach that to an aircraft. Lift it up in the air, design it, drop it down in there, and attach it back to that rotor head. That way, the turret will fit in there. It'll still be easier than making a custom turret, but this is the turret we're gonna put in there. We have to build the aircraft for that. The only thing we got left to do now, outside of lights on the exterior of the base, is we gotta do something with this. This room in here has been sitting here for about. Well, since the start. Oh, shoot. Open tide's approaching. He's approaching from out that way. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Let's shut this door. There's no reason to have the Fallout vault open, right? That's what it reminds me of. That's it. That's it. It's a Fallout door. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. What door is this? That's a center door with a lab door. Center door with a lab door. So let's type in doors because I'm an idiot. Not door for. Center door and lab door. To the center door. We don't need that down there right now. Lab door. Lab door inverted. Let's just go lab door. Keep it simple. Keep it right. Wait, what? Why is it not letting me? Oh. Oh! I hate when it does that. Okay, so that's fixed. Gonna need all the components for those. All components successfully withdrawn. Nice. Nice. Okay, so where's the doors at? Doors. It's not on 5, although it should be. Okay, so we're going to have to replace. Oh, it's on. Okay, it's on toolbar 6. I don't like open tide being up. Let's stop it. There it is. Lab door centered, and that will go right there. Boom. Ah, shoot! I forgot to weld the. I forgot to weld the floor up under it. That would be my fault. That would be my fault. Does it matter? I mean, it's going to now. And we need the lab door. Where's the lab door at? Right there. No, that's inverted. We want this one. Is that right? Is that right? Okay, so it's supposed to. Nope, the triangle is supposed to be up top. Alright. We shall fix it. We shall fix it. We shall fix it. And there we go. That's piped up. Okay, before we ever start work on this room, we need to get that. Where's my conveyors at? Conveyors would be number 4. Really? I mean, well, I'm planning on having this a 3x3 room, so I do need that to be an armored one. As much as I don't want to do that. So it's going to be one armored one, then one straight one. Or one curve, one straight, and then one curve, and then the rotor, right? That would be genius, by the way. But that would be what we got to do. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it. That will work. Let's go to, let's see. G menu. Let's type in conveyors, because I don't keep these in my hotbar. Well, I do, but there they are. Where's it at? Conveyor curved. I'm going to need what? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong one. Where's the other one at? Need that one. Need this build planner never works right for me. Okay, need that one, and we're gonna need. Yeah, that'll work fine. Actually, we're gonna need an advanced rotor. Rotors. Advanced rotor. Yeah. And then. That worked fine. We're going to type in pistons. We're going to need a piston. Need a square one in small form. Okay, so that's going to have one curve, the straight pipe, the rotor for it, and connectors. We're gonna need a small grid connector. And then the rotor head and the piston head, which will we can automatically get that from we can automatically get the piston head and the small rotor head when we place it down, and then we can just fix that room up, and then that'll have everything but exterior lighting on the top of the base up there. Okay, so let's and then we can start building the we got plenty of iron. Oh yeah, we got plenty. We got it, dude. All these motors. Everything takes motors nowadays. Okay, so let's go get this welded up, and then we're going to get this room soon. This room will be done here in a minute. Here in a quick minute. This ain't going to take long at all. Okay, so we'll place that like that. Then we'll place the number 3 like that. I don't think it really gives a hoot how we place it, as long as it works, right? As long as this stuff works, man. That's all we care about. Alright, so we can weld that up. Hey, I guess got people in chat. Oh, shoot! We need more motors. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so actually, shoot. While we're out here, where's the rotor at? Is it okay? So it's number 9. Is that advanced rotor or no? Number 9, is that an advanced? No, that's not advanced rotor. I thought I had the advanced rotor on here. Do I not? I don't have the advanced rotor, so let's go to... Oh, wait, yeah, I do. We can just scroll through like this. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? That's how I did it last time. Okay, so we do that, and then we go to 1 and 2, and then we're going to grind off this, and then we'll go to K menu. Where's that other rotor at? Where's that other rotor? There's another rotor that's already complete. I can grab it from the naming scheme. Cyberbase Advanced Rotor. Is that the one for the left? Oh, it don't really matter, does it? It's the pistons that matter. Yeah. Okay, so it don't really matter. It's the pistons that matter. Control C, control this on the V, and then we're going to lock this, because we don't want it doing something stupid. Add small head. Okay, click 1. Come on. Click that. And then what we can do here is, okay, number 7. And then we'll get the square piston. Everything's going haywire. Okay, so it's already got its part on there. And then we go to number 5 on the connectors, and that'll give us access to all the connectors. Drop that down there. Click 1. And let's weld this up.
Energy low.
I know. Okay, now we got to get that, and we got to get this rotor head. I've just doomed myself. I'm gonna have to get up in here. Okay. Come on, come on. I got an energy kit, don't I? Okay, let's get up in here. We gotta weld this up. Okay, so this is gonna be right side. Control panel. No. Where's the other rotor at? Make sure I got the right one. So left side. Okay, so to connector and the piston, I gotta do the connector and the piston. What? How did I name that again? Where's that at? Cyberbase left side docking piston. Cyber base. No. I can't spell for today. What? Why did they put an F? Okay, so Cyberbase right side docking connector. That's the piston. And it'll be Cyberbase right side docking piston. Cyberbase right side docking piston. And okay, so the reason, okay, so that's good. What is the other piston? Let me make sure that this ain't got like a max limit set on it. Max distance 1.7. So that's what I was concerned about. So the max distance on this needs to be about 1.7 to perfectly line up. All right. Now when the aircraft flies in here, those will extend out and grab it. Ha ha. Ha. You underestimate my prowess. Okay, there's that. Now we just got to weld up everything down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that an assert craft? Parallax Triton. Or Triton, or whatever you want to call it. What are we producing, by the way? We're going to need a whole bunch of construction components, ain't we? Uh-oh. He's landing! You better steer clear of my base, because I got turrets, man. All I can see is red and flashing lights, which is something I ain't added to the aircraft yet. I gotta add some red and flashing lights and stuff. Look, he's landing. Dude, if I had a railgun, custom railgun, AA gun set up on top of the mountain, I could totally snipe him down. And it would be premium salvage. I'm thinking about being a space pirate now. It sounds profitable. If you're willing to put all moral quandaries aside. Jeez, those interior plates that's a lot of interior plates. Ah, we ran out of iron, man. I mean, we're gonna have to go on an iron run anyways, right? Alright, time to go on an iron run real quick. And one iron run, we might finish this up. I need to put some lights on the ceiling too. I just broke something. Oh my gosh. Come on. Well, we're going to have to use our jetpack to go get some iron. I broke the rover already. This is starting off bad. This is shaping up to be a stupid one. Oh, and the turbines ain't working like always. How much iron's in here? Well, at least we got a bunch of iron. We're gonna be a space pirate. Good thing we got a jetpack. We'd be in a real situation if we didn't have our jetpack. Because this thing... Production... RE, let's see. Okay, so now we need to go get, I gotta fix the rover. Okay. We don't need much. So the battery hits on this right here. If that battery hits that, you're toast. Battery's almost dead, by the way. Which is not good. Let me see how much charge the battery has real quick. Fully depleted in 16 hours. Its current stored power is a little bit below half. We should always keep some extra iron ore on hand because I mean, I'll probably start parking this thing outside now anyways. I mean, well, I don't know. Until I get the aircraft operational, I don't want to lose my rover because this is our only transportation up here to be able to carry large quantities of ore, right? So, like, we could jetpack up here, or, I mean, you could walk if you really wanted to walk 1.3 kilometers. But we could walk up here or jetpack up here. I mean, even if we got ice, so... jetpack's not a problem, but we really can't carry the amount of ore we need on our person. Like, you have to have a rover or an aircraft to be able to fly up here. Like, so like when I get the aircraft, I could fly up here and stop by every one of these and just come, like, because it's a heavy cargo transport when we build it, and we'll be able to, like, pack extra cargo containers under cargo hooks on it and just fly up here and just load up. Just load up. The good thing is we didn't use much of our iron ore to repair this thing, so we're going to get 2 full loads equivalent, even though the drills ain't currently running. They got enough ore in them. Look at this. They got 2 full loads already, so we're going to get 2 full loads out of this. We're going to get 2 full loads of iron ore here. This is gonna be genius. We're gonna have, yeah. So we got almost 10K iron ore. That'd be plenty to finish that, or well, to get close to finishing that room because it uses interior blocks for the floor. Although we could use something else entirely if we wanted to, technically. I foresee, see, the aircraft is all small grid, right? So it won't be that bad. Small grids are not nearly as hard to construct as large grids. But one of the problems I realized here is my base is way too large for a starter base, kind of. So, like, usually you would want to build, like, just like a one-room base, you know, with just your bare essentials. And for my starter base, I went full-on and built a full-on base. So, like, getting it up and running and all fixed up just taking a tad longer than what it normally would because the size is just, like, crazy for a starter base. But I do have all the mainline ores: cobalt, magnesium, ice, iron. I don't have nickel, but I mined out so much stone digging out that hole, out of the side of that cliff, that I got some nickel. So, but we're gonna have to get some nickel soon. But there's a nickel deposit up there at the iron, so I'm not too worried about that. We can go up there in one run and set that up. We might actually do that next time. Because I want to get it producing nickel and not wait until like, oh, I've got no nickel, and then have to run up there and wait. Let's not do that. So yeah, let's just park it right here. It's not busted again. Let's see here. You just throw all that in there. Just throw it all in there. Just throw it all in there. Yikes. We gotta get some lights up on the ceiling before we go in that other room, though. Okay. Okie dokie. I bet that thing's still refining cobalt, by the way. I bet that refinery still got some cobalt in it. Let's see. Yep. So got plenty of cobalt. Oh yeah, we got 7K iron ore already. We're gonna have about 9K iron ore, and we got already 1K iron in. So we're gonna have plenty, especially for the interior here. Okay, and we already got 269 steel plates. So let's go ahead and grab some of these right here, and weld this up. Let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to drop in. Yeah. Where's our O2 tank? I want to fill up our hydrogen bottle. We don't need to, but I want to. But there we go. Our hydrogen bottle. Okay. So now okay. So let's see. I need to place one down there. 8 and bam. That works beautiful. So was that was actually connected, was it? I just realized that. Oh no. I might have to throw down a merge block on that and a merge block on that right there. I just realized that because there was no wall behind these. That wasn't connected up. No. That could end up being like not bad, but gee, that might get us. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much iron we got? $144 of these. How much is so an interior plate costs 1 iron ingot. 7. So those are 7 times more expensive than these. But it also I don't need my lights on in here. That's draining my suit. Oh, I mean, yeah, I do, because I ain't got no lights in here. We're going to have a ceiling down, too. This is a lot of welding. I'm not joking. To weld up the whole base, it's been a crap ton. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, let's see, we got, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need, let's see. And then we need some lights. And a sir. You don't want to come over here. I will shoot you down, sir. This is going to be this room's going to have a pretty good length to it. Ah. The good thing is the base will be airtight. So like when I come up here, that's the piston. We don't want that. We don't want the connector. So when we do that and we do that, once we get this door over here, let's see. We got a leak. Where's the leak? Oh, it's behind the rotors. Is that worth fixing or no? The leak is right here. Ah. You see that right there? That would have to be a conveyor junction. On both sides. That's where the leak's at. Is it worth fixing? I mean, it's a quick fix. Okay. You know what? We're gonna fix it. We might actually fix it. Let's see. How's these cargo containers look? That ugly access port. I won't be able to hide that. We're gonna fix this though. Let's go to cargo terminal. Oh. It's gonna be expensive. We can do the same thing here. This one's also causing a leak. We're leaking our atmosphere out of the base. I'm going to fix it because the reason I was going not to, and then I decided, oh wait, the storms, man. I hope those vents ain't leaking. That would be a nightmare. Okay, let's see how that looks. It looks goofy a little bit. But you got some ceiling buttons. See the leak right there? That's the leak. And that's going to let all the radiation in. Which... it's not good. How much iron do we have left? Oh, we still got plenty. That was totally worth fixing. Shut this and make sure we ain't gonna have a leak this time. How's it look welded? Oh yeah, that looks better back there anyways. Make sure we ain't gonna have a leak. Well, no, right here. Fixed it! That was it. Oh yeah, now look, we got high O2. It's warm in here. And then before we open the door, we'll do that. And then when we open that, it'll vent all the air out. But that's fine. We're good. We're golden. Look at that. Now we're good in here. We're good in here. Oh yeah, that was worth it. And you got this like little cargo comport. And they also have look at that. 15,625 liters of cargo space. That was worth it. So it's cyber-based cargo terminal. And then we'll copy that, Control C it, and Control V it down here. Cyber-based center door. We're not worried about these doors. I'm gonna take these doors out of the terminal. Same thing for those cargo terminals. And then same thing for this one. Where's that other lab door? Right here. Okay, before we go well up, this is the right side. So we need a right side. How's this one set up? Docking piston reverse and connector, and gates open close. All right, so let's go. Okay, so that's got that. Let's go to connector. That's the left side and the right side. Where's the switch lock? Okay. And then we need right side docking piston, reverse. Let's make sure these work. Perfect. And those will lock into the aircraft. Nice. Okay, so we gotta fix this room. And we actually need to go get some. What do we got? We got some steel plates. I don't want to use those steel plates. Steel plates are expensive. Let's produce a. Let's see. How many is 50 of these? Oh yeah, we'll produce 50 of these. 10. Let's do the ceiling first. We'll focus on welding up the ceiling first. So. For the ceiling, we want to do the ceiling. We are going to build the best ceiling in the whole wide world. Let's see. So, do I want to use this like that, like same as the other room? Not bad, right? So if we go like that, we go like that, and then. Actually, I want to do something. I didn't hit that, did I? Okay. It's this. I want to do this. Give it a unique look. Not that block. I was outside messing around with that block. Okay, so I'm gonna need those. Let's go get those steel plates. Go get those steel plates. Okay, and then we can go with
Energy low.
Energy low. Nobody gives a crap. What happens if I put a whole block down there? Let's think of a roof design here. Okay, so we need to do that. And we need to go back to here, go back to here. Like that. And then what we can do with that is, where's them? So we go back to here. Let's see. Alright. And then no. Okay. We have to weld all this up first. Let's see. We got. Where's the steel plates? Now we just gotta weld up those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one more. Let's go throw our steel plates back in there.
Energy critical.
Yeah, we know. Okay, we can grab some, and then we'll produce the rest. Production. Not bad. And now that's going to have most of the ceiling done. Like 75% of the ceiling is done. I still got to create a button panel for this thing, and let's see, I could always just plop it right. Is there an offset button panel? Because this light right here is taking up this space. So is there like an offset button panel that like I could drop down in here somewhere? Like if I could place one right here, I'd have to have an offset one though. That way I don't have to constantly worry about this door. On the inside of this door, I mean I could just throw a button panel down. It'd have to be right here in the center somewhere. Got things to do. Okay. Let's see, 1 and 2. And then once we get that done, we only got to weld up, let's see, so there's 5, 10 more. Then the walls. And that'll have the base mostly done except some exterior lights. Okay. Yep. Let's see how many steel plate. Okay, so we got plenty. Let's see. We need to go back to. I want to go. We gotta start designing again. Yeah. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And where's our lights at? Right here, 4. We want the half truffle lights. I need steel plates for those. We'll put one like right there. That was what I envisioned, and then we'll put. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so let's go over here. Some steel plates. Should I put some in the floor right here? Or should I? Not gonna lie, I kind of dig these. That'll have plenty of lighting for this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all we can hold on the build planner for right now. So let's go deposit all of our materials. That way we're saving materials and not just wasting these things because they are expensive. Then we can pull out a bunch of stuff and it's going to say like, all right, we got that. And then when we produce all this. Okay, and then we'll do like these half blocks again right here, and that kind of gives the ceiling a little slope, and then we'll just build a wall up right here that's 3 blocks high, and a wall back here, and then we'll design this interior room. Then we'll stick some lights up here, exterior lights, base done. Come on. Okay, on the bright side, I don't think we need our engineer lights no more. These are going to have to be cut away for right now because I can't weld up those back ones with that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it right? We can do 3 more. Let's go to. You know what? 2. How hard would it be to use some half blocks right here? Not hard at all. We got the mountain. We got a ton of rock protecting the base. So we don't need a whole lot of armor because we got a ton of rock. This whole place is under just nothing but like 30, 40 feet of rock. So like there's not going to be a whole lot that we have to worry about. Let's see how much iron ore we have. We should have plenty still. Oh, okay, yeah. Now that we ain't building a whole entire freaking military base, our iron ore is actually done pretty good. I regret building our first capital ship. I always do regret it. The one I've been designing is based off one of my old designs that I don't have anymore. But I'm trying to make it a little cheaper, so I've been designing it to be a tad smaller. It's still gonna have the same kind of shape and look very, very similar. I'm stuck. Okay. It's still gonna look very similar, but I've just tried to design it a tad smaller so that it's gonna save on cost. I'm not trying to design it to carry it like a flight of pelicans or something. I mean, like, if I had friends that played this game, then yeah, I would build a bigger ship. Because you would have a multi-man crew. But since I play this game by myself, because everybody thinks this game's too hard, I'll just build a smaller craft. Because everybody's a bunch of babies.
Energy low.
What? Oh, I need some plates. Come on. Should probably fill up my, how's my hydrogen bottle looking? We'll go ahead and top it off. Let's, production, I need about, let's get 200. Plenty enough. Let's also produce about 200 of those. 100 of those. That should be good. What did I just pick up? I don't know why I picked up a bunch of steel plates or a bunch of... Okay. Let's see, this should be a lot easier now. And before I continue actually going around doing that right there, let's go ahead and to make life a lot easier, if we just go ahead and start placing these down. Come on. It's going to be mean to me. I really don't want to have to drill that out just to place the block down there in the corner. I'm going to have to. Dang it. Get out of here. Okay. And then we can go around here. This way I don't have to constantly weld one up at a time. We can just place all these down, then weld them all up. I want to do the same thing here. I want to drill this out. There we go. That's got the wall foundation. Nice. Now how many do I have? 49. Nice. Now this place is coming along. So before we do the sides, because we want to do the sides last, let's see. So we're going to have one block height. We don't need... We only need to go 3 blocks. We might have to do a little bit more here. We'll see what happens there. So let's go Control 3, and then let's go back here and grab... Where's them blocks at? Right there. I'm thinking that might weld up just fine. Let's see. Let's test this. I gotta test this block right here. Okay, yeah, so we ain't gonna have to put anything there. Like I said, there's gonna be a bunch of rock. Oh, I didn't bring that out enough. Crap. My fault, my fault. My fault on that one, guys. That was my bad, my bad. Drop it down there. Now how's this working? Okay, now is where I'm gonna have to put down one of these. And then go back and get these. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work better. And so what's gonna happen now is I've got to figure out how I'm gonna do this area. My original plan was to go like this, like this. Don't know how I like that. I don't think I like that because that's gonna freak my OCD out. That not being level, that's gonna freak my OCD out and I'm gonna go nuts. Then I've got the slight issue of this, which might go like that. Oh yeah, that's much better. That is much better. And that's going to give this, like right here, this is going to be like, oh, okay, these lights are actually built into here. So like there's electrical stuff running through here. So see what it does? It kind of gives this thing of why this is a drop down like that. Instead of this being anchored up, it's supposed to be like, oh, well this continues out because these lights are here. So it gives it an artistic feel. And plus my OCD don't go nuts. Okay, we need some steel plates. How much iron ore do we have? Dude, it is... What is it? A freaking... Is it the next... Oh, we're going to have to go get some iron ore. So we're at 1.16, so let's go ahead and let's produce as much of that as we can. And while that's producing, let's see that. He's flying over top of us. Hello, Rover. It's been a while. He's got an escort drawn out. I don't like that. Okay, let's take a gander at the base. It don't look that large. Look, the base don't look like it's like. It's like, oh, that's a pretty small base, which is what I had in mind when I originally started building it, right? We gotta save our jetpack fuel. But then once you get actually down in here to it, where it's actually underground, you realize how far back, like how deep this is. This is actually really deep underground. And you realize how far this actually extends in here. Because it goes, I used a drill on a piston arm to dig this out. And you realize like, oh, man, this does go far back in the mountain. And it don't look it, because like, even when this remake finished, you're like, you don't realize how much of this is actually buried until you walk. Because like from out here, it's like, if that door was shut, you wouldn't think that's a large base at all. you wouldn't think this is a large base at all. And then, like, until you, like, walk up here and you're like, oh. Like, it's really deep in the ground. Like, that just shows you how much rock is actually here, between here and the base. There's a ton of rock. So I'm not worried about the armor on the walls being all armored up because, like, yeah. I might actually turn this into a ladder shaft at some point. Like put a ladder there heading down into there. But I really want this to be like a rocket silo because eventually I was going to move these wind turbines to somewhere else. Like maybe out that way. And I was going to turn this into a rocket silo. But how cool would that be if that was an elevator? A small grid elevator. How dope would that be? A rocket silo to launch rockets at enemy bases and stuff like that? Or an elevator shaft? I don't know which one sounds cooler, and I'm still struggling with what I'm going to do there. That's why I'm leaving it empty for now. I'm brainstorming. Okay? We're brainstorming. Okay, so this has been going on. We gotta get some stuff welded up. And all in all, the ceiling is actually coming along pretty nicely. We're close. The next iron run will fill this out. Kind of see what I did with this room here. Haha. Okay. So now the Ember transport's leaving. We still got some battery power in this thing. Yeah, the base is really like it's a massive base. I didn't even realize how big it how big it was and when I was building it until I got it built. And I was like, wait a minute. This was supposed to be a small base. This turned into a full-on like military bunker. Which was a total accident, by the way. I figured I would just put some drills on a piston and extend the piston down and then kind of do an L, go like directly out, like put a GPS down at the bottom of the shaft and then go out directly from that to the front of the mountain and set up another piston rig and drill that way. I was like, and that'd be a pretty small base. Nope, those drills reached farther than what I thought they would and it ended up making a giant bunker that I had to build out. Oh no, which is what happened. That's how I started the base. That part was off camera because there was a lot of hand drilling to get the drills operational. There was a lot of hand drilling there, and it was very boring. Let's load up on ore. Had to eat a kelp crisp. Oh no, that's a lightning storm. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I haven't been struck by lightning on here yet. That was lightning. I heard it. That was thunder. Whoa! We went up on 2 wheels there. We so got to put an AA gun up on top of that mountain. At some point, we'll just, there's the rain. We'll just build the AA gun down here and we'll airlift it up there. That's what I'm thinking. So when I, no, that about went bad. I thrown on the parking to try to slow down and it sent me through the air. If I would have lost all this ore, if this thing would have landed on its storage container and all the ore went kaplooey, I would have been like so frustrated. Dirt. Okay, let's ow, the acid rain. I think I can pull the ore out through this. Okay, we can. Ow, it's still getting me right there. What? Don't. Okay, we got. Ow. That rain, man. I prefer the Earth planet for a start, or Pertnum. Well, I don't know. I haven't played Pertnum since the weather update, so I don't know what Pertnum's like. I think there's sandstorms, like massive sandstorms, but those will be better to deal with than this rain. That just like I don't mind the rain. It's a cool feature, but if you ain't got like, if you're like outside at all, if you're on the alien planet, plan on being underground. Or indoors at all times. Otherwise, you're going to have a really, really, really frustrating time. Put our kelp crisp up. We're going to have to go get some kelp crisp soon. As soon as these fill out. Okay, so, there's still cobalt refining, ain't they? Cobalt, stop it. Nobody likes you. So one run brings in about 10k iron ore. Okay. Now we got to go with... Get this welded up. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Now, this chair. Okay, now we all we gotta do is weld this stuff up. This room's about done. Let's go ahead and shut this because we're gonna have air in here. And we're gonna seal in one. Let's see if we're all sealed up. With all the doors open except the exterior doors. And we are sealed. It's venting. It's venting. We have Atmo. We have Atmo. Yes. Yes. Everything's working. Okay, now we can focus on room design. Let's see what we want to put in here, by the way. Yeah, let's go to decorative. Where's our decorative panels at? Let's grab a kitchen. Kitchens are always good. Planners. Couch. Yep. We need don't they have I thought we had beds in here somewhere. Where's the beds? We got all kinds of decorative stuff. Where's the beds at, man? Here we are. Hello, Blazer. Okay, actually, you know what? We could cut that wall out to fit that one. Oh, that's awesome. That was a total accident. I did not mean. See, where do we want the bed? We're going to lose our O2 for a quick minute, but that's fine. Because... oh, man. No, I would have to bring them in, wouldn't I? I mean, we can do that. Is there... this way I could cycle through them. I don't want to do that. Don't want that one. I don't want it to be open. works though. So let's see, that's the inset bed. So inset. We gotta make this place home away from home now. We've been building on it so much. Okay, so what is all? We're just gonna need a bunch of interior plates, construction components, small steel tubes, a bunch of this. Motors. Gravity components. I don't think we have any gravity components. That's gonna be real trouble. Let's go gravity components. Let's see what that takes. Silver, gold. Okay, we're going to have to take out the base before we can build our. Okay, let's see. We need about 100 of those. Okay, so we need interior plates. We need a whole bunch of interior plates. I don't think we have any interior plates on us. There we go. Now we do. Now we do. Okay. We have interior plates now. I got interior plates. Oh, man. It's not going to let me place it there. For some reason... It's acting like that's a separate grid, but I know it's not. Is it because it's a half block? Is that why? It shouldn't bother it. Unable to place. Let me test that. I've never seen it bother it before, but we'll find out. What? So it's not a separate grid because it's let me place it on that one. For some reason, it does not want to let me place it on that one. Is it the floor, maybe? If this works, then this tells me that I've got to build. What? Oh, I know what it is. It's the ground behind it. Okay, this is stupid. So what's happening is the ground behind will prevent an inset bed from placing. Do with that what you will. Do with that information what you will. We have figured it out today that you cannot place, for some reason, you cannot place one like that. Alright, that is a bit stupid. I'm not gonna lie. There for a minute I thought this all wasn't welded up correctly, but then I thought, wait, it was airtight. It has to be welded up correctly. And plus the armor seams go away. So I need steel plates. Okay, so for time's sake, we're going to drop these here. And then we're going to go get what we need from it. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. We can relax. We got a plushie. I'm a bit of a side sleeper. Okay. I'm digging this. Does that mean I'm going to have to change this, though? This is freaking my OCD out. This right here. This is freaking me out. This is the kind of things that make me go nuts. So, we're going to change it, but I'll show you what we're going to do. Let's drop that. Vent all our atmosphere like a goofy butt. There's a block in here that would fit that perfect, and it's this one right here. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to have to replace all these. Otherwise, it's going to drive me nuts. Anything that's like not smooth like that for some reason will freak me out. So let's go to, we got lockers for, like on the kitchen. We got the kitchen, like, yeah, like right here is a good example. Well, like see how the top of the kitchen leaves a gap? That will freak me out. I don't know. Don't ask. What do we got? We got an inset kitchen. If I do that, though, I'll have to place down some full blocks. Oh, I love that. It's going to give a little area back here, ain't it? Okay. Let's just do it like this then. Bam. And then... Wait a minute. What did that kitchen look like? So that's our... Pal. Okay. Okay, that's enough of the kitchen. Let's go with the planters. A planter for decor. Okay, so. As much as I would love to have that, we don't have gravity components. I bet there's gonna be little spiders in there. Bunch of little saberoids. Okay, inset aquarium. Okay, and then a good place to go would be couches. And then desk. I need some desk in here for productivity reasons. Yeah, let's sit right in front of the spotlight and blind ourselves. Just oh man. Okay, okay, so a lab. Okay, we gotta weld all this up soon. And then we need some, let's see here, number 8. No, not what I'm looking for. Cargo crate. Okay, now we just weld all this up.
Inventory full.
Okay, that's got everything in here done. Nice. Now I just need to go for all the lights on it. Which the lights look like? No. No. 125, 125, and then 105. Okay. Where's it at? We gotta... Gotta get all this done. So this looks... Let's go for the, where's this? Truffle lights. These need to have an intensity of 1 and a range of 10. Okay, so let's bring them down a bit more. Where is their intensity at? Shift click. I didn't do all of them, did I? No. Okay. Bring their intensity down a little more. Too dark. Lighting is everything. We're going to be spending a lot of time here, so this has got to be a home away from home. Perfect. Now let's weld everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna need another iron trip before we build the aircraft. That's for sure. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's turning out pretty good. Let's see, what was I welding up a second ago? There was something over here I think I didn't get. Okay, go make sure that's everything. Okay. We're going to be building the aircraft soon, then we're going on the offensive because the base is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means we ain't gonna need this stupid rotor no more either. Oh, what's taking up so much? Why is there a gravity component in here? Why? Surely that don't take a gravity component. Oh, it does. Insect aquarium. We'll be able to get one. Just not anytime soon. Should I replace that with something else? Should I replace that with something else or just hold on to it until I get an insect aquarium? Let's see. Insect aquarium. Gravity component. Yikes. We'll hold on to it. I want a fish or something in this thing. Give me the fish, man. Nice. We know we can't withdraw one freaking gravity component.
Energy low.
Okay, what's this look like? Nice. This is our living quarters. You got a computer? I mean, like, you could sit down here and be like, hey, shit, look. I'm playing Space Engineers inside Space Engineers. I am the king of playing Space Engineers here. Our bro has a gaming PC, man. He has a gaming PC inside a gaming PC. Look, we got hard drives. That's a lot of Space Engineers files right there. This thing has storage too, bro. Look, we can store stuff in here. We got this storage. Get couches. Kitchen. This stuff has storage. Man, we can store our food crisp in here now. We got planters. We got a bed. We can be like, oh yeah, just lay here and just get some rest, you know. We can do that. Soon we'll have an aquarium. We got tables, you know. Just anybody want to chill out and just kind of hang out, just sit here and, you know, eat your kelp crisp and just chill. Kelp crisps and Clang soda. We have Atmo too. The base is done. Perfection. Okay, so I want to get some construction components because I want to put some lights up there. And stop making that look so creepy. So let's go to production. Let's go to inventory. Let's go to check out how much refinery iron we got. We got just a little bit of iron. We ain't got a lot, so we're going to shift click 100. So once we get, let's see, these steel plates, we don't really need them. Once we get enough stuff here, that's 10 concrete. So because this is going to be, I need a concrete. Okay, because that's when we place that now, that's going to be no, it's going to be concrete. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Is that how that goes? And then right here. That'll work fine. Look at that. This is without our lights on too. Okay, projector time. We got to get a projector out here. And a button panel. We need a button panel too. So let's go to see where our button panels are at. Okay, don't want it there. No. I'll say we go with that. Okay, now that opens the fallout door, as I call it. Gate, cargo, we gotta name some stuff now. Get all this built. Okay, now we could just copy this for everything. That's a desk. Lab desk. I thought I got that one, but evidently I didn't. Keep our terminal screen as clear as possible. Okay, that's got everything done. These don't need to be in here. These don't need to be in here. These don't need to be in here. I think that's everything that I need to remove from this area. It is. Okay. Okay, that's got the base ready. I gotta put a projector down, and we gotta project the aircraft out, and we gotta build the aircraft. I'm thirsty. Okay. Let's open up the doors. To preserve our O2, we're going to shut that. We need to grab some of our kelp crisp. Okay, let's see. Let's not vent all of our O2 out of here. Because when we open this door, we will vent O2. And now, as long as we're within inside there, and this door's shut, we don't have to worry about radiation. And on the bright side, on an even brighter note, we got oh man, that starry night looks crystal clear. We have to put some lights down at the top of the base because you can't see up there. And I don't want to end up crashing the aircraft into a freaking wind turbine because I can't see it at night. So we got to fix that immediately. But other than that, everything's done. And since I got the assault cannons up, everything's been leaving me alone. Okay, oh, we're gonna have so much iron. That was freaking me out for a minute. Let's go put lights on the exterior of the base, on the top. So we're gonna just put a few lights around so I don't crash the cargo ship into a wind turbine. That would be bad. And let's see, what does the cargo ship need? There was something I didn't have in it that I was going to put in it. It's got gyros. It's got parachutes for its anti-crash system. The ACS is what I call it. It's on all my aircraft, even my capital ships. They all have parachutes. So if they start going down, you can save it and be able to repair it later. Unless it just gets blown to bits, then it don't matter. Let's see. So it has batteries. It has lights. It has antennas. It has ore detectors. There was something on it that was missing that I thought about earlier that I'm just now thinking about. And I can't remember what it was that I was thinking. There was something on it that I noticed that I missed in Survivor, or when I was building it in Creative. What was it that I missed on it? Because we're going to have to get it blueprinted out here in a minute. And I don't know what it was I missed on it. What was it I missed? Well, I can't remember. Maybe, no, it's got spotlights. Wait, there's a ground installation over there? Oh no, he's coming this way. Yikes. I want to get all my iron in here before he gets over here. That way, if he destroys the rover, we can still have our cargo ship for transport. We're living dicey with that rover being out here. One ship comes by and attacks and decides the rover's the primary target, and we lose our transportation capabilities permanently, unless we got an alternate mode of transportation ready. Okay, so let's see. Where's that leave us? Let's bye-bye, rover. Okay, where's that leave us? We don't need our lights on. Oh, it's already on 100, okay. We need a small grid projector. So the side, let's see here. I'm trying to, I can't see it. I didn't get the stuff for it, did I? Dang it. There, now we did. And now I have to replace this. Yikes. Please don't freak out. Come on, man. I need to go to the rotor. Rotor. Maybe that'll let me know. Do I not have steel plates? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, never mind. That's what it is. No steel plates. Okay, come on. Now I need to go back to the 3. Both. I've got these keybind to my mouse and to make it easier, and sometimes it makes it a bit more difficult because no, because you can't There we go. Now we just weld all this up. Bingo! Look at that. We have docking arms, people. And because we're producing aircraft inside the hangar, they're safe from attack. Everything we need to produce an aircraft is kept in here. So we're safe from attack. Like, they can't destroy our aircraft production. Like, if you had this outside, they could destroy your projectors, they could destroy your, you know, your building facilities, they could destroy any of that. With it inside like this and under like 50 feet of rock, they can't do nothing to it. That's why we're ready for combat now, folks. We also need a way to control these, yeah, I need to put a control station here to control the projector. So I can sit here and much easier control that, easier. I said easier, and it's not a word, easier, much control this. Much easier. There we go. Bye. I couldn't say it. Okay, so let's see. Project that out. We need a control panel for that. So where is our? We got a button panel here. One. We need let's see. Where are we at? We're right here. Can I access it through this one? No. You know, I can control it through the battery. We don't have to waste. We don't have to waste resources on this. We can just go to, like, stand right here and then hit K. Go to the projector. Bluish prints. Ah! Let's see, I cannot see what's going on here. Okay, so we need to go to... Okay. Whoa, it needs rotated. Whoa. Okay. So this is okay, but we ain't gonna have to. We're only going to set this up once because then we can just you know, where's the projector? Then we can, once we get this set up, we can just like, you know, auto cue this. Which one turns it? Not that one. That one does. It needs to come up a bit. Go back and come up. Is this thing gonna fit in here, by the way? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so it actually needs to go up one block. Needs to go over that way just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. There she is. That's the heavy cargo transport. Look at it. It looks like a pelican. You can't really see it. But this thing's a beauty. I built it myself. The blueprint's not on the workshop yet. It will be soon. This thing is armed. I'm just hoping we have enough thrust. We got 8 downward thrusters. We're cutting it close. We're cutting it close with that one. Look at the thruster pods on such a small ship, though. This thing's gonna be so fast. It might end up being like a multi-row vessel. It might end up turning into like a cargo slash fighter slash transport slash anything you need it to be. And we can always just produce it right here. Okay, keep projection. What can I do here? I know what I gotta do. I need to go to... We gotta... Nice, there we go. Okay, let's turn the projector off for a second. Where's that projector? That's a mistake. Look at that. Make sure I didn't make any more mistakes like that. as we go. I would love to know there we go. Okay, so let's see. We need components of that, components of that, components of that, components of that. Okay, let's go. Gonna have to charge up on everything. Nice. Part of the engine is operational. Okay, see. Oh, by the way, I don't think I used this for anything. So if we need extra thrust, we could throw a thruster on here, like a flat atmospheric thruster. Or if you really wanted to, you could put an autocannon on there. Like you could throw in the converter to the small part and throw an autocannon down the bottom. That's all. That's if you wanted to. When I get this blueprint on the Steam Workshop, feel free to do what you need to do with that. Let's go to projector and toggle it on. Okay, let's see. That's got us up to there. Let's kick this off. Projector, toggle block off, and now we know what we need to weld up. Oh yeah, I didn't weld that up. I need interior plates. Need to get those too. We're gonna need. Let's get 200. How much? Okay, let's keep another 100 steel plates. How much? We should have plenty enough iron for this thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to build this thing up easily. Come on, man. I'm just trying to weld that up. Girders. Okay, need girders. Need girders. There we go. And okay, let's turn the projector off so we can see where we're at. Whoa. Gonna need a bunch of motors anyways. Let's go ahead and queue them. Okay, and then all this is just steel plates. Okay, so computers, we're gonna need let's queue up 100 of them. We're out of nickel. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, we're out of nickel. What can we do about no nickel? We're gonna have to go put down a nickel drill. I probably should have already done that. That was my bad. Okay, so what will it take to get nickel down? That's kind of going to hold us up a little bit. I'd like to get this thing done by this evening. Nickel. Let's go to G menu. Where is our... Something just exploded. I don't like that. Oh wait, no, not 3 of them. Large grids. 1, 2, 3. We need power. So power, your wind turbines, and the drill. Production, a basic drill. Okay, do we have any of that on our queues? Okay, there's the wind turbines and the basic drills. That's all we need. How much is all that going to be? Let's go over here. Dump all this in the rover. Let's go ahead and, okay, let's go ahead and open the gate. So the aircraft, what spawned? What spawned? Something just spawned. So the aircraft is now in production. These will actually be manufactured here. So that's going to be the lore. That this facility manufactures these. Oh, and you can kind of get a glimpse of what I'm doing with it. Look at it. This thing's going to be sweet. Man, if that ain't a cockpit. Okay, so we need to production, and we need to go here, and we go, bam. What do we need? We got to go get some nickel. We can't finish the aircraft without a load of nickel. We got plenty of iron. We just need some nickel, but I'm gonna grab some more iron while we're up there. Okay. So that should be everything we need to go get a drill set up. Alright. We will be back soon to build the aircraft. This truck's going dead. We need the aircraft right now. This rover has seen better days. Oh no, the drills came under attack. That's the cobalt drill. No. No, man, come on, really? My goodness. It already screwed up. Oh, that's lightning. That's not good. Good thing we come up here when we did. Okay, so if that's the cobalt drill, where was the iron drills? Oh, there they are. We ain't going to use much cobalt, but we are going to need this iron drill. So we're going to have to scrap the cobalt drill. Probably. I don't want to do that. We need to constantly have a production of resources from when we build our capital ship. This is why that base has got to go. When the freaking stupid parallax vessels fly over, this is what they do. Yeah, go ahead and start raining on me. Let's see. No, I don't need that. I need heavy industry. I need 3 of these. 1. Not small grid. 1, 2, 3. Power. Come on. Ember Sky Factory, you better fly elsewhere. Okay, so that's got the cobalt drill back up. The problem is way over here is supposed to be where our iron drill is. There's some nickel right here. Where's nickel? There's some up here that I can mine. So right in front of the vehicle. I'm thinking we use our jetpack to quickly get these materials up here and get everything fixed. I'm thinking that's the play.
Your health is low.
Oh man. Good thing we got jetpack fuel. They destroyed the iron drill. They destroyed the... they knocked 2 drills offline, destroyed one of the iron drills, and that's really set us back because I forgot to build a nickel drill because I got preoccupied with other things. That's going to build us plenty of iron ore. So let's go back to heavy industry. Might as well just grab one of those drills. I don't know how much all this is going to take. I don't think I got enough nickel to produce another one of those drills. That's going to be for the nickel drill. This is going to be to repair the iron drill. We ain't gonna have enough nickel. Does these rifles produce anything? If I deconstruct them? They do. They produce nickel. Okay, we're going to scrap down all these rifles. Okay, not quite as much as stuff as we needed. See if the solar panels wheel, and let's see if that produces nickel. Okay, that's producing nickel. What else produces nickel? See, bulletproof glass, battery cells, and detector components. Some. Yep. Strip out the detector components. And the battery cells for right now. We're so close. Displays, power kits. Power kits produce nickel. Displays don't. Okay, so let's strip out the power kits. We're one motor short, man. We're one motor short. You know what? Because we're doing something dicey right now. We're doing something really dicey. Let's see, what do we got in here? The med kits, they might. And the pistol and the magazines. No. Finally. We gotta get rid of that parallax base so this stops happening. Let's see, we're gonna need the iron one up and running. Let's go to 8. Okay, let's see here. This has really screwed me up. Okay, and I hope that that's not going to be enough to produce the nickel we need. Unfortunately. I need one girder. This at least has the iron back online. But what this does not have back online is our nickel. Now we got to find a way to get nickel. And a bunch of it. Okay. That's producing iron. Cobalt. And we have no way to produce nickel. No way to produce nickel. Let's see. So that right there should produce nickel. I need interior plates for that. Okay, so we got everything we need. Let's see. That, then we're going to need one. No. Okay, we might as well just go ahead and go back to base and get our cobalt back to base. if they destroy the cobalt drill again, at least we'll have plenty of cobalt for a long time until we remove that parallax base down there, because that's a problem. What may end up happening is I have to scrap the motors out of one of the drills down here just to get enough nickel to produce a working drill to be able to actually do anything, because we're stuck with no nickel, and I don't want to sit and just get our cobalt in there.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Yep. Okay, we gotta fill up our hydrogen bottle. Where's that? Okay, well, so far we are about ready to build the aircraft. One second, guys. One second. Okay, so we got, let's see, we're going to grind down, I'm thinking we're going to grind down motors off the silicon drill and go use our ice drill and go use the ones off the ice drill to get the nickel drill up and running. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's see. Let's go see what we got. This is a problem. This is a real problem. Where did I leave it? It's right here. Okay. Okay. We can't build the aircraft without nickel. This is a problem. I'm pretty sure we got plenty of silicon. Okay, Thinking. Is there a bunch of components on the rover? If we don't have a bunch of components on the rover, we got a problem. So we do have a problem. Gotta find out where we can get the rest of the components from. Probably gonna have to add them to a build queue. Okay, so we don't need those 37 small steel tubes either, do we? Okay, so the rest is going to have to be build queued, and then I think we can get everything we need but the motors, because they require nickel. And the nickel drill, I never got up and running. I thought I would have enough. Those wind turbines have completely stopped. There's no wind out here. Okay, let's drop that in here, and let's add to production what we need. Oh yeah, we're gonna need 100 nickel for these freaking motors. How much iron ore do we have? May need to... Yeah, we're gonna want to take the truck and go get some more iron ore, for sure. So we're going to want to take the truck and go get some more iron ore. Let's see. We got plenty of silicon, magnesium, iron, and we got plenty of cobalt manufacturing. And we need 58 motors. Okay, so 58 motors. Let's take the truck. So we got 58. We need 58 motors. We'll stop and we'll grind them down off the ice drill. I hate to do that, but that's what we'll do. That's the game plan. I need to flatten that out. So where's the ice drill? Because we got plenty of ice. Ice is the least of our worries right now. We don't have any hydrogen-based vehicles.
Inventory full.
Yeah, we know. Drop the motors off. So we need... Okay, so we're gonna need the motors. Actually, this thing has ice in it. We'll get ice on the way back. We'll get all that ice out of it just in case something happens. Considering we ain't mining none right now. This has been a nightmare. We got a lot of stuff done on the base, but then we got attacked up here. I heard the explosions earlier, and then when we come up here to get our nickel, all the drills were wrecked. And it's all because of that base down there. We need 8 motors, really? Where can we steal 8 motors from? Iron, Mr. Iron over here. We gotta get some motors producing. Okay, so motors are done there. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any iron in here at all? Or, well, that's nickel, so we won't have any nickel. We have any iron. So we need to stop back by and get ice. If we got iron, we'll get a load of iron. We got iron. So we'll grab iron, ice. We'll have a load of everything. We just need that nickel in the worst of ways. Why do I have a bunch of motors? Oh yeah, for the drill. I stole them from the ice drill. We stole the motors from the ice drill. It seems the drill still functions without them, but I think it's at a reduced efficiency. So we got to get... We need 100 motors, ain't it? Something like that, yeah. Close to it. So we need 50 motors on the ice drill and 42 motors over here, or 8 motors over here. Yeah. So 58 motors. Alright, now we'll go get a load of... Now we can... While that's producing, that's going to be producing nickel soon. We'll go get a load of magnesium and ice. We're going to need magnesium, so we'll get a load of this. Okay, then we'll go get some ice. Oh, no, 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 I forgot to park it. It's gonna roll off the cliff on me. Okay, grab all the ice that we can possibly fit in this thing. Let's see, where can we fit ice? Got all the ice we can grab? Okay, so it's all the ice we can get right now. We need to go back to base. And then go get some nickel. Oh! Oh! No! What did I just break? What did I just break? I just broke the battery. I just broke the battery. No, I didn't. What did I break? Oh, I broke the front part. Oh, no. I hate this thing. What? I broke it! Again! No! We just need this thing to last long enough to get some nickel in here, man. What I did. Oh, great. Where's it all at? Can't believe I broke the rover. This rover has seen better days, and it's about time we get rid of it. Okay, so I need to go to ice because I've thrown all my ice in here. It goes over here. Where is... Can the survival kit hold ice? Nope. Alright, well, what about the... Yep, okay, so because that's got an O2H2 generator on it, so we're going to throw some ice in it. That way when we get the O2H2 gen built up, we'll have the ice. Oh, well, no, it was supposed to come out of the base. Alright, we got 1.8k ice in there. Okay, it's good. Okay, let's see. Now we just need to go get some nickel. Alright guys, I will catch you when we get back. That's gonna be it for this live stream. We'll be live streaming most likely again this evening. And we're gonna get some nickel and get this thing up and running and get the drills fully repaired. But mostly we're gonna have this thing up and running right here. Today, I mean, we was making it progress until everything that happened. But with that said, alright guys, we'll be back soon. Stay tuned for this evening when we get the aircraft loaded up and we finally remove that pesky parallax base. And I will catch you guys then. And this has been Cyberhound. See you later.
You never know what was left in the future. If only someone could have gotten there sooner. They had thoughts and feelings, a few dreams, a few things they wanted to go see. But a bad day became a bad month, and then a bad year without anyone. No one noticed all the little changes. The happiness fades while the pain replaces. I wish you would step out from the left.